What's up guys, it's Roger and welcome back to the channel. Today we are looking at a weapon that was recommended heavily by one of my subscribers. If you want me to check out a weapon, leave a comment on any video I make, or to have a whole conversation with me and many other Blink users, then join the Blinkfield Discord server. I'll have that linked in the description. The Blasphemer is what we are looking at today. It's a Slug shotgun which I personally have very little playtime with. I'm a big lightweight frame shotgun kind of guy. Going into this, I couldn't for the life of me understand why people would want to use a Slug shotgun. Did that change? Well, stick around and you will soon find out. But before we hop into everything, I thought I'd show you how to get one for yourself if you're interested. So to start off, you're going to want to travel to Sorrows Harbor on the moon. Once you're there, you'll see an event going on called Altar of Sorrows. We need to complete this event to get a guaranteed Blasphemer. The event is pretty straightforward, just a lot of wave fighting until the end when you fight a big boss. There is, however, a catch to our guaranteed weapon. There is a 3-day rotation on the weapon that drops when you complete the event. It rotates between the Apostate Sniper Rifle, Heretic Rocket Launcher, and finally, on day 3, the Blasphemer Shotgun. There's a handy website you can use to keep track of what is available on what day. I'll link that in the description for you guys if you want to use it. Now that you know how to get it, let me show you the roll I got on mine. So here's my roll. I have small bore and light mag. It gives me some extra range, some reload speed, a little bit of stability, all good things. Now, usually people want hip fire grip on this gun. I couldn't get one to drop with that, but I do have a quick draw here and opening shot, which people do like. Now I basically have max range once I have opening shot on this every time I take a shot. To make up for the hip fire grip, I did put on freehand grip. I was changing this out with other mods sometimes, like Icarus grip, or even targeting adjuster for those extra headshots when I'm aiming down the sights, but it never really seemed to have too much of an impact. But I'll talk about that more once we get into some of the clips. I do have an igneous hammer on with that. This is not going to be the main focus of the video, so I'm not really going to be talking about it, but I am definitely going to make a blink build video, probably next with this. I've been loving this gun lately. And then I've just been pairing that with Devour, because I figured it would be the best thing I get in there. Able to kill somebody proc Devour, maybe I can go off a little more. Didn't end up happening that much, but when I'm doing a heavy shotgun build, I like to have Devour on, and I actually put scatter nades on. I've been using Axion bolts so much lately because they're so good, and you should definitely be using them, but I do miss scatter grenades, so I threw those on a little bit, and I had some fun with them. But now that I have all that covered, we'll go ahead and throw you guys into some gameplay. Alright, so when I first started out, it was a much different play style for these Slug shotguns than it is for a typical pellet shotgun. Like I said, I really like the lightweight frame shotguns. My go-to is a Retro Futurist or the 7th Seraph shotgun. I really like those. You know, you're not going to be hitting head all the time, but you can hit headshots with those, and it's even easier to kill after that. But I like the extra movement speed they give especially. That's my favorite feature of them. You don't get that with these Slug shotguns, and not the Blasphemer especially. Now they do have more range with them, and you can still hit them with a body shot and then melee, but it doesn't feel the same. I would say it doesn't feel as consistent with the little shoot them in the body and then hit them with the melee to finish them off. For some reason it feels clunkier and slower. Now, I was really getting better as I went along with this, but it never really clicked for me in a way that I was super into it. I think not having hip fire was something that really held me back. I'm going to definitely try for a roll with hip fire in the future so that I can use this again with hip fire and see if it actually hits head more consistently when I have that hip fire grip. But as the one roll that I have now, I don't know. It was never hitting head unless I was aimed down sights. And I had mods on for dexterity and whatnot so I could, and shotgun targeting actually, so I could aim down sights faster and get onto my target faster. There's plays like that where you get those quick double headshots and whatnot, and it feels really nice. But a lot of the time you're gonna miss the bullet right past their head, and it's really frustrating because it's called a pinpoint slug frame, and it really is pinpoint accurate. You'll see right here, like, I body one, or I headshot both those guys. My mistake. I headshot the first guy and body the second guy. Because all you have to do is body them one time with a 180 hand cannon like I'm using, which also has quick draw on it by the way, and then hit them with one slug and they're gonna die if you hit them in the body. There's guys like this that'll just rush you, and see, you can still get body shots with a quick cleanup. See, I hit him with one hand cannon shot in the body, blink in, hit both those guys with body shot from the shotgun and clean them up. You can do stuff like that and it's not very hard, but a lot of times I was thinking and noticing that my teammates weren't really doing damage, and if they didn't, then I was just kind of sitting there and losing a lot of fights because I would hit that body shot and somebody would just wipe me out with a pellet shotgun. I did notice the range was not as crazy as I thought it would be. This range, like right there, like I was going to slash him with the sword. I barely killed him, and you're going to see in a second I killed a couple other guys. Now he was missing a little health, so I was able to just body him once. But I didn't think the range would be as short as it was. There's a few clips where I'm aiming down at somebody just a few meters away and headshot them, and they don't die, and I'd go after and check their resilience because I thought maybe they have high result, but they'd have 3 or 4 resilience and they still weren't dying, and that really boggled my mind. So keep that in mind, that even with opening shot, it's not that crazy of a range, and even when you headshot them sometimes they might not die. But I do think that these shotguns have their merits, and I understand their place in the meta. If you really took the time to get good and be extremely accurate with these, I understand why people would like them. You know, if I only played with this for a week or 2, I could definitely see getting way better with it. But it's not my preferred playstyle, especially with shotguns. I want to go fast, I want to get in, blink right next to somebody, take them out with a lightweight frame shotgun, and then slide over and go on to the next guy. I don't want to do this, what I'm doing right now, and having to fly around and really hit those pinpoint accurate shots, because I feel like, what's the point, basically, is what I was always thinking the entire time I was doing it. I thought everything I could do with this Slug shotgun, I could do better with any pellet shotgun. So I kind of feel like you're limiting yourself by using a Slug shotgun in place of any pellet shotgun. Now again, I think with practice, you could definitely get good enough to where you'll be better than somebody with a pellet shotgun, but I'm not willing to put in all that practice when I can already use pellet shotguns 10 times more effectively than this, you know? Because what would be the point of all that playtime just for me to do worse overall until I finally start doing as well as I already can with different weapons? But I think different people are just going to be better with these weapons, you know? Everybody has their playstyle, just like some people don't like 180 hand cannons or 140 hand cannons. I've been using a mix of them lately, and I've gotten better with all of them. I really did not like 120 hand cannons, just like the Igneous Hammer here, but I've gotten way more used to it. I've been loving it lately. So practice with these guns is really what's going to make you better with them, and I understand that. But for the Slug shotguns, I'm just not willing right now to put that time in to get really good with them. I'd prefer to just stick with almost any pellet shotgun. But you will see, you can slide in sometimes, just take that one little second and hit him on the head, but it is extremely accurate. You really need to line that shot up, and just like right there, the quick draw really helped me out to smack that guy. So I loaded into this match and I saw this gentleman in front of me named Hentai is God. I can't say if that's false, but I am scared to live in a world where that might be true. Now, these last couple plays I'm going to show you guys are more plays that I don't understand. Like right here. Like that range, I didn't one-shot him. That's what I'm saying. These plays are all things that were just mystifying me about these Slug shotguns. This is just terrible melee lock on. It locked me onto the floor for some reason, so thanks Destiny. This play, if I had a pellet shotgun, I would have taken both these guys out much easier than right here. I had to shotgun melee. I could have erased them both with the pellet shotgun 10 times easier. Now on this one, it's again a range check. I threw a really nice scatter nade there, and I was like, whatever. Big PvP play. I ran in there, and I hit this guy for 85 in the head there. I don't understand how that doesn't kill from that range. That's the stuff that just kind of blows my mind with these, and I thought that the range of them would be much better. Here, I was glad I put scatter nades on, because I was able to just blow this guy up and hit him with one bullet and take him out. And then I turned around and saw some enemies on the radar, so I went over here, took this guy out with a little nice shot, and then this guy just went right into me. If I had a lightweight frame, I would have been able to shoot again, and I could have taken both of them out. That's kind of my point, is why I much prefer a faster shooting pellet shotgun than this. Here's a fine play. This guy runs out here. But again, this is just my ultimate point. I took him out there. I could have done that much easier with a pellet shotgun, and these next couple kills that I get, if I had my retrofuturist or anything else on, I could have taken these guys out much easier. But instead, I get them all, but it just wasn't as easy and well done as it could have been, you know? And that's my ultimate point. I don't see why you'd run a Slug shotgun over a pellet shotgun. I think that they require too much accuracy that isn't worth the time commitment to get as good as it as you need to be. It still requires skill, in my opinion, to use almost any gun in this game, unless it's like Lorenz, for example, or DMT. But With a pellet shotgun, you still need to be able to aim to get the one-shot kill, especially on a lightweight frame, which is why I like them. And if you can just clean it up with the melee, that's good. But with these, you need to get headshots every time if you want that one-shot kill. Just like right here, I missed both these headshots. I got 2 bodies. I was right off the head both times, but that means I got 0 kills and I die, because he got to turn on me with a retold tail and take me out. Even right here, I shoot down on this guy, and I guess I shot him in the arm, because I didn't hit him in the head. I didn't get the one-shot kill. Then I shot at my teammate, but that's not the point. All I'm saying is, I'm not a fan of this. If I get a hipfire grip roll, I will try it out, and I'll let you know what I think of that. But as for this version, I'm not a fan. That being said, I am going to start wrapping this video up. If you enjoyed, please leave me a like, comment, subscribe, and make sure you're hitting that notification bell so you know when I upload my next video. I didn't have much fun using this gun, but I still love getting weapon recommendations so I can check them out, and even though if I don't enjoy everything as much as I could, it's still nice to know what loadouts you guys run and that you can do well with them. Because that just goes to show you, just like how Blink can be used well, and I only teabagged him because he teabagged me first earlier in the match, just so you know. But just like Blink, how we all know it can be used well, it's the same thing with this gun. And I know if you guys can use it well, good for you. So, keep it up, guys. And that's all for me today. Have a great day, Guardians.